So we run about 18,000 head here on our Plains station. It's a couple of 100 kilometres south of Broome on the 80-mile beach. It's a unique station with the beach on one side and the desert on the other. So we have a lot of buffalo and birdwood grasses out here on the marine plain and typical spinifex pastures on the Pendam. So we mainly run Brahman cattle, which are suited to the climate here in the north of Western Australia, and they're also in demand in Indonesia, so that's what they seem to like there, the grey Brahmans. So the Producer Innovation Fast Track grant certainly helped us, get the Optiweighs in place. The application process was pretty straightforward and was all fairly seamless, and certainly gave us a kick along to get this sort of technology. So we're very grateful for that.
So we've got an Optiweigh and it allows us to monitor real-time weight data on these cattle here and wherever we take it.
The grant process was pretty straightforward, and getting the money and that sort of thing. So DPIRD certainly did a good job in managing the grant process and encouraging people to get hold of it. So the whole process was pretty straightforward. The cattle can benefit from optimising the supplementation. I think that's the key benefit, and we could also see if they're not gaining weight, means that they're not happy. So we'll investigate that, whatever reason there is for that, which could be a fly burden or the paddock's getting a bit eaten out, or whatever it is. You'll know that sooner from having the Optiweighs than you probably would otherwise, just by observing the cattle each time you drive past them.
How it works is we put a supplement into that feeder there, and then they would step onto it with their 2 front feet. It only needs their 2 front feet, and then that'll give us the weight record, and it scans their mills tag. Definitely the main benefit is being able to keep track of your weights within that 24 hours. So yeah, we can see if anything's going backwards, if they're ready to be sold, if we need to move them. So yeah, it's really good for that.
Hopefully get more bang for your buck. Weighing cattle's been there for a long time. There's been various walkover weigh systems. This is the Optiweigh seem to have perfected that method of measuring weights of cattle out in the paddock in real time. So yeah, I saw that it's a bit of an advantage of the system, and the data gets transferred straight back to your phone or computer or whatever, so you can look at the data on a daily basis if you want to, and make decisions much more quickly than you would otherwise.
We're at the end of the dry season, so it's all dried up, and we're just waiting on some rain. So this allows us to keep track of if we need to bring out extra supplementation if they're starting to drop back a bit, which they often need that extra supplement during this drier time. All this extra data used correctly allows you to make better management decisions. You can't just look at the data, you've got to really make sure you're using it.
There's certainly plenty of technology, and everyone knows we've got to farm smarter as the years go by. So yeah, it's a matter of grabbing whatever technology you can and implementing it in your business the best way possible.